Alright, so making a review of the CD100A. This is the box that it comes in. I'll just kind of hold it here so you can read if you need to. Just what it says or whatnot. And so I ended up buying this to find a exterior main gas line leak. And so I have not used it just yet on that. I just got it about 30 minutes ago. And so I ended up buying this model because everybody was raving about it. There's nothing on this side. But it was used. I ended up paying about 140 bucks for this thing. This is the manual here. I don't know what all it says, but let's go ahead and just give you some footage of what the manual says here. If I can open inside the box, was the device, some packaging material in the bag. Inside the bag was the monitor and the documentation too. So you can pause it and read it as you need to. So all those that want to try to figure out how to use it before you buy it, if it's worth buying. I really don't know if it's worth buying yet. For 140 bucks. For me, it's a big purchase. But if it works, it will be well worth it. It'll pay itself off 20-fold. So here's all the manual stuff. And I'll go over the device here in a second. Looks like this is the final page, and again, you can just pause it and read it if you want to. And so as far as the device is concerned, it says there's head jacks or headphone jacks on the back of it. Headphone jack, 1-year limited warranty. So where's the headphone jack? I don't know where the headphone jack is. So let's go ahead and just take this off. And this thing pops out. It's supposed to be a gooseneck 18-inch detector hose or whatnot. And when you turn it on, there's a little roller device here that rolls, and you can see that it turns the light on. I just finished watching Five Nights at Freddy's, so the little red light is kind of creepy. But I'm in this camper. I have this stove that's pretty sturdy, so I apologize about that. But as far as the device is concerned, you turn it on, and as it detects gas, it'll go from just a beep to a larger beep or a faster beep. So let's just do that. And so the trick is going to be for me not to turn this on, like to actually light it. So just to show you, there is gas. Boom. So it's on, right? Oh, did you see that? So apparently gas is pretty heavy. It might be heavier than air. See, the thing is actually on. It's on high right now, but it's not detecting. It's still not detecting. There it goes. It's getting faster now. It's getting faster and faster. The gas is still on. You can see the gas is still on. But if I bring this down to the level of this device, so there you go. Now it's detecting. Now it's detecting. So to give you a hint on how to use this, I got a little space heater here, just blowing air. I'm just gonna blow it off to get all the gas off of it. I was digging, that was the shirt I was digging the earth with. Okay, so we got it back to slowing down. The line is still on, so but you can see, there we go. But since I'm gonna blow it off again, slow it back down, get rid of that gas. Oh wow, look at that, it's already, I can smell it in the air. So let's see if I don't blow myself up. Whoa, did you see all that gas? Well, you got to keep in mind that gas is actually regulated like at 4 psi. So obviously, if you leave it on forever, it'll leak out all the gas and make it super dangerous. But you saw it was on for about 3 or 4 minutes, and that was the danger of it. So this thing's slowing down again. I haven't touched it. There's no markings on here to tell you what speed you're at, what level you're at, but I realized pretty quick that you just want to have it at a slow beat, not a fast beat. It's on. Let's see if it'll do anything now. Oh, so let me blow it off. And it's completely on. As you see, the light is on. And as I just bring it closer to so what I feel is happening is the gas is coming out of that burner and it's flowing. I can smell it, and I'm about 3 feet away or so, and I can smell the gas already. But basically the gas is just, you know, water falling off of this. And so boom, see, it got it already. But the bad thing is, see how close I have to be to the source? So if you're checking just your joints, then it's great. You can just leave it there and maybe put like a towel over it or a plastic bag or something to really capture any gas and to see if there's any gas being exposed in that area or leaked out. So just tell me if there's gas there. So that's the way it works. It just speeds up when there's gas being detected. But you see how close it is, and it's not detecting it. And this thing is full blast. It's on high. There it goes. Still not getting it. But if I were to put it down here, still not getting it. You see how close I am to the source. So that really sucks. So let me just air it out again. See, I was like 2-3 inches from the source. That's how close I got. So I really thought I was gonna be able to like just walk by the pipe and detect any gas, but you see how inefficient it is. You really have to just leave it there for like 2 or 3 seconds. You have to move it to every spot. And look at how close that is, and that's like technically a massive leak. Oh my gosh, it's right above this thing. It's not really detecting it. So that sucks. But I don't know of another option. So unfortunately, this is gonna have to be it. I have to get crafty and creative on the idea of how I'm going to so my goal, I'm gonna turn this thing off. My goal is going to be to dig up my gas line. So if this was my gas line here, I'm going to get a plastic bag or a tarp or something, cover it up completely in hopes to collect the gas in this, and then get the probe and put it in there. And I'll have to do that like every 3 feet until I finally get a reading. So there's a little leak somewhere in the gas line. There's a huge tree out in that area, and I've already dug up all the roots and cleared out the gas line, so the gas line is accessible all the way around. And so hopefully I'll be able to find this darn leak. But if it's windy or whatnot, I imagine it's gonna be a pain in the butt to figure it out. So if you have the ability to get the probe, the tip, if you can get the tip, So you can get the tip right up to the point of question, then it's great. But you saw that if you're 2 to 3 inches away from where the point of question is, it did not pick up all that well. So that really sucks. But anyways, that's my review. Thanks for watching. This is the UE100A. Oh, CD100A. Combustible gas leak detector. So technically there is propane in some refrigerants, and so it might be able to pick up refrigerant leaks as well. I don't really know. And refrigerant technically is combustible, so it should be able to pick that up. But I'm using it for propane today, and I did end up having to, I just tested it on the stove for propane as well, which you kind of saw how it worked. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.